hello, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Futurepreneur Presence Live AMA. Today, it's going to be a very exclusive and a very personalized session for Futurepreneur and TAC Labs because one of our very own family member, a TAC alumnus, is joining us today. I'm very excited for the session ahead, and I'm pretty sure all of you are too. So stay tuned with us throughout the session to shoot out your interesting questions and to win exciting rewards. Once again, on behalf of Featurepreneur, welcome you all to the live AMA with Mr. Muthu Revend, our very own TAG alumnus. Today with us, we have Mr. Muthu Revend, who's presently a quality assurance engineer intern at Amazon. He has also worked with Tactile, formerly known as Talent Accurate, during his second year of engineering. Revant, we are really honored to have you today and heartfelt congratulations on your amazing career at Amazon. Hello, Revant, are you with us
Yeah,
today?
thank you, Sonia. It's a great honor to be here. Thank you
Thank you
for
for
your intro.
joining us. It's our pleasure. Okay, so
Yeah,
Revant, are you ready for the session ahead?
yeah, of course. Can
Okay,
proceed.
yeah. So to start off with, can you introduce yourself, two lines about yourself and what you're working with right now?
Okay, so as Sonia said, I am Revant. Muthu Revant, like people call me as Revant. Uh, pursuing my final year B Computer Science in Satyabama University. Uh, uh, as I said, I've been with TAC team for almost 4 to 5 months, I guess. I was a research intern once, and it was great working with Raja sir and his team. Yeah, that's a small intro about me.
Okay, that was a very interesting intro. So, as you said, you were speaking about your internship with Tacti, right? So, let's begin
Mm.
our questions from that as well. So, can you tell us about how you first encountered about Tacti or Talent Accurate? Like, how did you come to know about it?
Okay, it was my second year. I was a part of developer students club in my college, and
Okay.
that was the first place where I learned about tactile, talent accurate, and I was so enthusiast, like what's going to happen when I join here, when I join talent accurate. Uh, Fortunately, that time Raja sir was also trying to get some interns, and that's the first encounter of mine with the tactile, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, that was interesting. And definitely, you are one of the very interesting and enthusiastic interns that we had in Tactile. And moving on to the next question, can you talk about your internship period with Tactile and how long was it?
Yeah. Uh, as I said already, I worked with TACT for nearly 4 months, and we did two projects, and one was publishing a package in Python index, PYPI index, and the other was Tech Feed Publisher Socket, which relies uh, with getting you it was like web application. We work with a web application where we give timely updates about the articles, about the various tech articles or blogs, anything as per the user's request. It's kind of personalized updates for all those users. That was the second project, and it was like we had myself and my team, we worked for 200 hours for the internship, and I would say that it was very how to say, that's the time where I got to know about the market and about the trends in what IT sector. So it was absolutely very fun experience, and it was a very great learning time. Yeah.
Okay, we're very glad that we could give you like a really good hands-on and real-time experience about the industry. I hope it was like those 200 hours were worthwhile for you. So as you were talking
Cool.
about this open source library, right, that you did
Yeah.
during your second year with TAC
Hmm.
Labs, can you like throw some light on it? Like what exactly it was, and how did you like get to do it?
Okay. So after I joined TACT, it was our and my means like myself and my team. It was the first task given to us, and that at that time when I joined TACT, the only language I knew was C and C++, and I literally don't know anything else related to technology. And as I said, this is the first task Rajesh gave it to us, and we took it as challenge. It as a challenge because. Uh, the only language we knew was C and C++, and it was the first time we had to learn Python, and we had to figure out what this package thing is, and we have to work on that. So it was a very challenging task. So we tried to make a small package with rejects regular expressions, and Raja sir, what formulated this idea to publish this as a package. So yeah, that was the package that we created. It's called a fake email identifier, and it's published in PYPI. So you can uh, check on that PYPI website. Uh, yeah, so still I remember what are the how to say, what are the things we learned and what are the fun and all those fault we did during this package, because at first we misunderstood the main business requirement, and then we were traveling in some other path, and then we tried to the correct path. So it was absolutely a very fun learning experience. Yeah.
We are very glad about it. You kept highlighting that it was a fun experience. It was a fun
Yeah.
experience. Like Featurepreneur's basic motto is learn with fun. We're very glad that we were able to convey that to people. So you kept mentioning that you knew only C and C++. I think
Hmm.
that's just most of our engineering students. When we begin, we know only very few programming languages, and you started learning Python, and you are like well versed in all the new technologies right now. So
Yeah.
we are very glad that TACTI could be a forum for you to learn all these new technologies. So I think we're going a little too technical. To ease it up, I'm going to ask you a very interesting question.
Hmm.
It's non-technical. So
Okay.
the question is, if you could solve a social problem in the world, what would it be? Any common social problem?
That would be corruption. Yeah.
Corruption. Okay.
Yeah, because I hate when people do these bribe things and all, and I absolutely hate this corruption thing, because many people are being victim of this. So my first task will be like what, abandon this corruption word. Yeah, that would be my first solving social problem. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's very patriotic and a good motive. And what if you had $1 million with you? What would be the first thing that you do?
Mhm.
Anything. Sit and chill at home. Or you would still work for
Okay.
Amazon. Or would
No,
you
if I
buy
if I
Amazon?
if I have $1 million, why would I work with Amazon? I'll just I mean start my own startup and grow with Raja sir, and get tips from Raja sir and grow. Why would
Oh,
I still work from Amazon? Yeah,
that's very interesting. We need more entrepreneurs like you. I hope you get that $1 million and you take more interns from Tactile. Okay,
yeah, sure.
congratulations on that.
Because I know
And
the quality of Tacti, and I know
okay.
how Raja sir gives tasks or training everything to the students. So yeah, so I can blindly go. I mean, choose Tactile interns.
Okay, we're very glad and delighted about that. We'll keep that noted. We'll reach out in the future. Okay,
Sure. And
so moving
also,
on.
I have to mention this. Whenever you're at Raja sir, you can get to learn more Vadivedu sir's dialogue, because he used to crack them most.
I'll agree to that. I'm on your side on this point. It's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next question, like we would like you to give a few tips for our current and future interns. We also have a couple of interns who have joined us during their second year. So few tips for them.
So, hi, futurepreneurs. I think it would be a very great experience that you're having with Tacti and Raja sir. And I would suggest you to be enthusiastic and be curious and try to learn whatever you, I mean, as much as you can, because your learning won't ever go in vain. It will help you to step up in your career because IT industry is not like a small grain or something. It's like an ocean. So whatever you learn related to technologies, it will build a very interesting path for you. So I'd say be enthusiastic and try to learn as much as you can, and don't ever give up because that's the first thing you need to make sure, because uh, giving up too soon is a sign to be not fit for the IT sector, because I was in the situation where I just kept on giving up too soon, and I realized that giving up too soon brings you nothing, because uh, in IT sector the most common thing is to solve problems, because if you can't solve those problems you are not fit to be in IT industry. So I would say don't ever give up. Yeah.
I would say that was a very encouraging tip personally for me also. Like all of us tend to give up everything very easily. Like we get frustrated. We're like, no, it doesn't come easy. It's not a bed of roses. So let me just give up. But then
Yeah.
it's very true. In IT industry, you're supposed to hold on and go to your destined solution rather than giving up. Thank you so much for that encouraging tip. So let's come to your dream job and career, your Amazon opportunity. Please throw some light about your Amazon opportunity.
As you said, it's a dream come true for me also, because I've been preparing for placements for the past 6 to 7 months, I guess, and I never knew that I would land in Amazon, because uh, I was like bit I lack some I lack a bit of confidence in me, because of how to say the recent situations about this because of this COVID situation, because I heard and I saw people getting laid off in thousands of numbers in many IT companies. So I was really upset, and then I thought, okay, fine, if again, if you are being like low self, if you are being with low self esteem, uh, how to say, nothing is going to change. When we had to take one step ahead, then what to say, it will give some motivation, right? So that was my way of motivating myself, and I began to prepare for all those job interviews, etc. Like I started to learn data structures, algorithms, all those aptitude concepts, etc. So and I started to watch many interview experiences, and I learned what are the things that an interview would expect from you. So those things I learned, and I think that made me to land in Amazon, because Amazon expects you to uh, be very good at data success and algorithms, and also those and especially in programming, basic fundamental programming. And since I was selected for a QAE, I just prepared bit of testing strategies about software testing, etc. So that's how I got into Amazon. Yeah.
Okay, that's very true. During this pandemic, it has caught up all of us. Like it's been hard on most of the youngsters. Like all of us are perplexed. Which path are we going to go to? Because this is also like one of the turning point in most of our youngsters'
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
I'm very glad you could put in all your work and got a great opportunity. And once again, congratulations on that.
Thank you, thank you.
Next one's an
Yeah.
interesting question as an intern from Tata. So when you sat for the Amazon interview,
Hmm.
was your internship experience and the knowledge you gained from TACTA internship highlight in that room?
Of course, with the experience that I learned from Tacta, I could tackle many of the behavioral questions, especially because that's the thing where people lack. Even though if a person is very good with technical, uh, he may get what downhill during these behavioral questions, and I could relate most of the questions, most of the what experiences that that we had. I mean, myself and my team had when we are doing research internship, because. Uh, like you all people, we also had some downhill time. uh, we also had some problems, and we had to solve with each other. So those experiences helped me a lot to answer those behavior questions. And of
Okay.
course, absolutely technical, I need not to say, because whatever I learned, like Tacta is the first stepping stone for me in my life. So
Okay.
that answers your question.
Okay, yes, it pretty much answers my questions. Very true. Like all of us tend to just concentrate on the technical part of the
Yeah.
recruitment process, and we forget about the behavioral and the management questions that would be shoot out to us. That was very interesting and a little out of box. I was not expecting that answer. And then I have an interesting question for you. Are you a night owl or an early bird? Like, do you prefer staying up night or waking up early?
Absolutely a night owl, because morning morning time no one will feel to work, especially if you are what programmers. Certainly
Yes.
you you like to work at night, because morning
Yes.
will have so much distractions. So I'm kind of night owl.
No, I definitely wanted to ask you that question because all of our parents just come to us and say, don't stay up night or wake up early, because all achievers wake up early and do their do their work, and they're very successful. So I wanted to
um,
ask an achiever this question and find out, no, it's a myth, it's not true.
it's
Welcome to the
default
Night
in
Owl
every
Club.
house, and my parents also used to come up and say don't wake up so late. And I want to burst that myth that early people are
Okay.
achievers. And a very good example is our Raja
Okay.
sir, because I know he works at night for a very long time. Because whenever we were doing our internship, we used to get
Okay.
calls in the early morning, and that would be a very late night for Raja sir. And I think even we had
Raja sir,
one
okay.
call at 1:30 EST, 1:30 p.m. EST. So you'd know, you
Okay.
have a living example for you for night owl.
Raja sir would be already flying by now. Like, too many appreciation for Raja sir today. Like, thank you so much for all those insights. And coming to my next question for you, like you told me you've been part of this Google Developer Club and such, right? DSC and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So can you name out some of your other activities at college? Like, what all did you do? Did you have fun, or you were just a coder?
Sorry, can you come again?
Yeah, your throw some light on your other activities that you've done at college. Were you just a coder focusing on that, or you were like more of cultural and part of all those clubs and everything?
Actually, how to say, uh, I'm a very silent person in my college, and
Okay.
I'm not like a very good coder and all, but okay, that's a decent, decent level. Uh, I used to have fun with my friends and roaming here and there with my friends. Those things are default in college life.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I used to participate in some of projects, and I did two projects for my profile portfolio buildup. So I had did two projects, and one project we were about to do it for our Tamil Nadu government. You know MTC, right? Metropolitan Transport
Yes.
Corporation. All those Chennai
Yes.
people will know MTC. So I was about to participate with the project, participate in that project in a module for MTC, but due to this COVID thing, it went downhill. Yeah, so that's some activities that I did in my college. Yeah.
Yeah, you seem to be a very interesting person, and I do not agree to your point about you being an introvert. It doesn't look like it. And why worry about the project? You have a great career at Amazon. So I think it's a great goal. So
Yeah.
I wanted to shoot out one more tip for our juniors who have joined us today. What are some of the do's and don'ts in life? Commonly, do's and don'ts.
Okay. So those I would say, uh, if you want to end up in any good product companies, I would suggest you to learn data structures and algorithms, because many of the questions are focused on those things. And uh, like, I feel very sad to say that in our country especially, many companies doesn't even look at your resume and ask questions on your projects especially. So I would say, don't ever think about that, and keep working on your projects, and that's the finest way of learning too. That's the greatest learning experience. And side by side, I would suggest you to learn data structures, algorithms, all those aptitude concepts, because that's the thing company focuses on. And uh, I would say, don't ever run behind marks, because till now my marks didn't help me even a bit. Only for those company will set minimum criteria, right, for like 6.5 CGPA, 7 CGPA. Only for those
Yes, yes.
things your marks will be useful. Because being a 9 pointer, I didn't even uh, feel like I felt like being having 9 CGPA is not so worthy for the effort you take and study. So instead, I would ask you to learn through these activities, like doing projects, or I would suggest to write blogs on whatever you learn daily. uh, what else? uh, Try to read many tech articles and be updated, because uh, if you speak with Rajesh sir, he used to say that many times that market will be changing always, so you have to be updated. So keep yourself updated, equipped, skilled, because if you want to land up in any product companies, the first thing they look is your skills. They won't even
Yes.
look at your marks. So don't ever run behind marks. So
Yes.
yeah, that would be my suggestion.
Okay, that was a very motivating tip. Like everybody has that in them saying, oh, I don't have a very outshowing CGPA. How am I going to get in? But that's very true. Don't run behind marks. At the end of the day, it's all about the hands on and real time knowledge that you have. Thank you so much for that motivating tip. I have one final question for you. If you won a golden ticket, let's say you have a golden ticket, and you could travel to any place on the world, like where would you want to go?
Mm.
Or are you going to say
Uh,
my room is my world?
it's kind of like that, but
Okay.
okay, maybe I'll fly to Canada to meet Raja sir in person, because I haven't met him in person.
Raja
It's
sir.
only, yeah, it's only uh, what, virtual virtual talking. So I'll fly to Canada and meet Rajesh in person, because he's also a version of knowledge, right? Right. So you can learn a lot from him. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. I'm pretty sure Raja sir is going to make that dream of yours come true. He'll soon be sending you that golden ticket to Canada. Okay. You can wait on it. Okay. So now we have this 10-minute session for the audience to shoot out their questions. I have also charted down few questions from our social media websites. So moving on to our audience, Ravens, now if they have questions, they will be asking
Mhm.
you, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, participants, it's time for you guys to shoot out your questions. If you have any questions, you can ask Ravens about the Tata internship experience or about his Amazon experience. Please unmute yourself and ask the questions, and please let us know your name.
ஹலோ
ஹலோ யா
Yes,
வாட்ஸ்
go.
ப்ரோ, தமிழ்ல பேசலாமா?
பேசுங்க, ஒன்றும்
Sure,
பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
sure.
இப்ப அமேசான் ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா நீங்க?
ஓகே, ஜாயின் பண்ண போறேன் ப்ரோ.
ஓகே, அதான் பிளேஸ் ஆயிட்டீங்க தானே?
ஆமா.
இப்ப உங்க அடுத்த கோல் என்னது லைஃப்ல? இப்ப பெரிய கம்பெனில செலக்ட் ஆயாச்சு, அடுத்து என்ன ஃபுல்ஃபில் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க?
ஓகே, அடுத்தது கண்டிப்பா இன்னும் ஒரு பெட்டர் பொசிஷன் ரீச் ஆகணும். பிகாஸ் இப்போ நான் வந்து QA தான், ஐ மீன் குவாலிட்டி அஷூரன்ஸ் இன்ஜினியர் தான். அமேசான் ஒன் ஆஃப் தி ப்ரெஸ்டீஜியஸ் ரோல் வந்து சாஃப்ட்வேர் டெவலப்மெண்ட் இன்ஜினியர். அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி சில இஷ்யூஸ்னால என்னால் அதுக்கு அப்ளை பண்ண முடியல. பிகாஸ் இது எல்லாமே இப்போ அமேசான் நான் செலக்ட் ஆனது எல்லாமே அந்த கேம்பஸில் தான். ஸோ அந்த கேம்பஸில் வந்து சில என்னோட ஃபால்ட்னால நான் வந்து அப்ளை பண்ணுற டைம் வந்து நான் வந்து ட்ரேஸ் லைக் ஐ லாஸ்ட் ட்ராக் ஆஃப் டைம். ஸோ அதனால நான் அப்ளை பண்ண முடியல. ஸோ அதனால தான் நான் இப்போ நான் எஸ்டி, ஸோ இப்போ QAயில் இருக்கேன். ஸோ மை நெக்ஸ்ட் ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் கோல் என்னன்னா ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் கோல் வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் SD பொசிஷன். மேபி இன்னொரு 1 இயர்க்குள்ள நானும் SD ஆகணும். ஸோ அதான் இப்போ என்னோட ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் கோல்.
இப்போ ஒருவேளை நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்ளை பண்ணிருந்தா அது கிடைக்க சான்சஸ் இருந்திருக்கு, அப்படிதானே? அந்த டெட்லைனை மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னு சொல்றீங்களா?
ஆமா, அது ஆக்சுவலா கிடைச்சிருக்கலாம், கிடைக்காமலும் போயிருக்கலாம். ஏன்னா அது
இல்ல ஆக்சுவலி அதனால தான் இப்போ உங்களால இல்ல அது அந்த டெட்லைன் மிஸ் பண்ணதுனால தான் அது அப்ளை பண்ண முடியாம போயிருச்சுன்னு தானே சொல்ல வரீங்க? புரியல கரெக்ட்டா? அதனால தான்
ஃபேக்டர், அவ்வளவுதான், ஒன் ஆஃப் தி ஃபேக்டர். இல்லனாலும் அது கிடைக்கிறது வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் லக், செகண்ட் திங் வந்து அங்க நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ற விதம். பிகாஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இன்டர்வியூ இது. ஸோ இது வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான கொஸ்டின்ஸ்லாம் கேட்கல. பேசிக் ப்ரோக்ராமிங் கொஸ்டின்ஸ், அப்புறம் வந்து டெஸ்டிங் இன்ஜினியர் அப்படிங்கறதுனால கொஞ்சம் பேசிக் கான்செப்ட்ஸ் ஆன் டெஸ்டிங் அதெல்லாம் மட்டும் தான் கேட்டாங்க. இன்னும் எஸ்டினா இன்னும் உங்களுக்கு வந்து கொஸ்டின்ஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து ரியல் டைம் கொஸ்டின்ஸா இருக்கும், பிளஸ் டிஃபிகல்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸாகவும் இருக்கும். என்டையர்லி பேஸ்ட் ஆன் டேட்டா ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ், அல்காரிதம்ஸ். நீங்க வந்து டேட்டா ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் அல்காரிதம்ஸ் மாஸ்டர் பண்ணிட்டீங்கனாவே நீங்க வந்து எந்த கம்பெனில விளையாட நீங்க வேணாலும் நீங்க வந்து செலக்ட் ஆகலாம். பிகாஸ் அதான் வந்து உங்க மெயின் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ற ஏரியா. சாஃப்ட்வேர் டெவலப்பர்னாலே உங்க ஸ்கில் வந்து இந்த டேட்டா ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் அல்காரிதம்ஸ்ல எப்படி இருக்குன்னு தான் பார்ப்பாங்க. ஏன்னா உங்களை நீங்க வந்து எந்த சாஃப்ட்வேர் பில்ட் பண்ணாலும் அதோட பேஸ் வந்து சாரி இட்ஸ் கோயிங் டு பி டேட்டா ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் தான். ஸோ அதான் ரொம்ப முக்கியம்.
ஓகே. அண்ட் சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் என்னென்ன எதிர்பார்த்தாங்க உங்ககிட்ட? சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் எதிர்பார்த்தாங்களா இல்ல ஒன்லி டெக்னிக்கல்?
சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் அவங்கள பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் உங்க கம்யூனிகேஷன், உங்களோட ஆட்டிடியூட், உங்க அப்ரோச் டு த ப்ராப்ளம் ஆர் யுவர் வே ஆஃப் ஆன்சரிங். அப்புறம் நீங்க சப்போஸ் ஏதாச்சும் முன்னாடி ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க, இல்லை இது மாதிரி டீம்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருந்தாங்கன்னா டீம் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்பாங்க. லைக் அது ரிலேட்டடாக கொஞ்சம் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்பாங்க. நீங்க எப்படி டீம் மெம்பர்ஸ் கூட எப்படி நீங்க வந்து உங்க ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் எப்படி இருந்துச்சு டீம் மெம்பர்ஸ் கூட. சப்போஸ் நடுவில் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தா எப்படி டேக்கிள் பண்றீங்க. சப்போஸ் இப்போ வந்து எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு கருத்து இருக்கும் பார்த்தீங்களா. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் வந்து நீங்க உங்க ஒப்பீனியனுக்கும் அவங்க ஒப்பீனியனுக்கும் என்ன நீங்க வந்து அவங்க ஒப்பீனியன் நீங்க வந்து அக்செப்ட் பண்றீங்களா, சப்போர்ட் பண்றீங்களா, இல்லை உங்க 2 பேர் ஒப்பீனியன் அப்படியே ஆப்போசிட் போல்ஸா இருந்தா அப்ரோச் என்ன. ஸோ அது மாதிரி சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் அவங்க மெயினாக எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. மெயின் திங் உங்க கம்யூனிகேஷன், உங்க ஆட்டிடியூட் தான் முக்கியம்.
சரி சரி. ஓகே, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that was very useful for Gokul. So meanwhile, I have a question from Sanjay. He's asking you, it's my dream to also work with Amazon. So what are the different levels that I have to cross, I have to clear during the Amazon recruitment drive? How many levels are there and what are they?
Those things are actually dependent on the role that you are being chosen. First thing, it will be obviously it will be a written test, I mean a coding test. So you will be asked various coding questions, MCQs related to coding, and on basic topics like operating system, DBMS, your software engineering, those SDLC models, those things. Especially data structures and algorithms, because most of the questions will be for SD, Amazon SD. You will get most of the questions from data structures and algorithms. And the main thing is that all those questions will be real-time examples, because you have to solve a problem. Let's say I encountered the practice question stating that Amazon's so and so department is working on this technology and they need you to sort out this problem. So like those real time questions. So you have to be prepared for that. And based on the interviews, you'll have maybe 2 to 3 levels of interviews for the roles. I had 2 levels of interviews uh, for my QAE position. Yeah, so it depends on the role that you are being chosen.
Okay, so it depends on the role, but basically you will have a coding session and a couple of interview levels, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for sharing that information. So is there any other question from anyone? Or I have another question from the public as well. If anybody who has joined us today has a question, you can shoot up now, or else I'll move to the next question. Anyone? Okay, so I think meanwhile I'll ask you the next question. The next question is from Shweta. She said, you've been working with Tactile during your second year of engineering. Can you name some of the hands-on experience you gained on the new gen technologies? For instance, like AI, ML, or were they depending on your interest? So this is the question. Did you work on your interested domain or other new gen technologies?
Actually, as I said, I was very new to this what sector, right? So I had absolutely no idea what are the emerging technologies. So I had literally no idea. So I just uh, that time I knew only two kinds of what how to say two kinds of roles. One is tester and one is developer, and one is product companies and one is service company. That's the main knowledge I had. And so I didn't have any idea on emerging technologies. So after getting into Tactile only, I learned, okay, the technology market is vast and we need to learn something. And then I searched and how to say I surfed the net on what are the emerging technologies, and that's how I did. In my internship, I worked on uh, Python. I worked on upscaling my Python skills because that's the first thing I learned there. And I worked with Flask framework and worked with Jenkins, how to build how to build and deploy what product or any software kind of things. And we worked on writing test cases for using Postman and creating some basic Flask APIs, or REST APIs. These are the things that we worked well when we were doing internship. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Yeah, so you started off being very strong in basics and moving on to the emerging technologies, right? We're very glad and
Yeah.
thankful.
Now I'm quite fascinated with cloud technologies, and I'm trying to pursue cloud technologies now. And I've been doing some random courses on Google Cloud Platform because first thing is that it was the first Google Cloud, cloud platform that I came to know before AWS, because that's the most famous and popular and widely used cloud services is AWS. And uh, and one of my cousin who was working in GCP, he was working in GCP. So I thought, okay, if I try to learn GCP first, I can get help from my cousin also, so I can even have a better understanding of that. And the second factor is that all the cloud applications, all the cloud services will have the basic architecture, or basic services, or will be same. Most of the time, the only naming and terminologies will be different. So I thought after learning GCP, if I jump to AWS, I can relate both, and I can grasp bit. I can have a better understanding on that. So that's my thought now. Yeah.
Okay, that is very interesting. I think we have come to the end of the session. Those were all the questions. Hope you had a great session with Future Planner. And
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
so much for joining us. It was really motivating to see one of our TACT alumnus go great ways in career and gain a lot of knowledge from us as well. Thank you so much for joining us and motivating all our TACTI interns. It was really honored and gratifying to have you, Raven, today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Sunil. You've been a wonderful host.
Thank you. That was very sweet. Rajesh sir, can we move on to the spin the wheel, or do you have anything to say?
First of all, I have to thank Raymond. It's been a really nice working with you, and you did a lot, and we are really proud that you got a placement in Amazon actually. So good luck on your stuff, and keep us proud and learn a lot. That's what we could definitely say, that you learned a lot from the second year onwards.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We can stay for one more minute, but let us let us spin something and then give the random winner. Especially we announce the prize for best questions answers.
Okay. Yeah. So Raven, for you to know, for our every monthly AMA, we choose a lucky winner from the participants. So we spin the wheel and choose the winner. So we want to do that. So join us for that event as well.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
My
I
pleasure.
think we can spin the wheel.
Yeah, Kamal.
Okay. Congratulations, Kamal, on winning 625 tag coins. Kamal, can you speak to us? Can you please unmute and speak?
Probably you might have left because of the networking issue, but
okay, yeah. I'm sure that it was a very interesting and informative session for him. Sir, can we choose the best two public question winners?
Sure. Vaishnavi and Sonia, you guys can decide.
Sorry, sir.
Vaishnavi and Sonia, you guys can decide.
Okay.
And one more thing, we'll run one more random, because who were available here, we want to ask them one question. So we'll run one more.
Okay. Sure. Okay, sir.
Vaishnavi, we can go ahead and share the name, and then Sonia will announce.
Yes, sir. So, like for the Q&A, we'll award it to Gokul and Sonia.
Okay. Congratulations, Gokul and Sonia, on winning this week's AMA public question. And you guys have won 2,500 tag coins. Gokul, can you speak to us?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, how informative was this AMA for you? You asked a very interesting question to Raven.
Yeah, obviously, my intent is to learn something from this session, from where I stand today. So I'm not much aware of getting placed in interviews, how to get placed actually, what the skills they require from a candidate, and what are the soft skills we have to develop. Because the hard skills can be learned from the academics, colleges, training, and many things. But soft skills should be learned from our own interest, 90%. Only if you can be learned in a theoretical basis.
Yes, very.
So that's what I wanted to get information from.
Okay,
Just I have to share one thing with Gokul. Dude, I think your language is perfect, so we can converse in English, because your how to say, your language is perfect, and I mean, whatever you speak is understandable to us, right? So that's the whole point. So always try to speak in English, because that's the main soft skill that will be expected from you from in any companies wherever you go. And I would like to mention one famous quote that I've been always inspired. It says that don't ever feel how to say don't ever uh, feel low about you, because warrior inside you will be heard, and he'll be less he'll be no demotivated from your mind, from your voice, inner voice. So I've been
Yeah, sure.
this quote is always inspiring for me to motivate myself. So always be confident and don't ever feel low about you.
Sure,
Okay.
bro. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Once again, congratulations, Gokul, on winning. And you've got a great compliment from our guest itself. So I think it was a great session for you. And it's very true that, as Raven said, don't ever demotivate yourself. Your inferiority is the first barrier that you set to your own talent. Thank you, Raven, for sharing that very insightful thought. Sir, can we spin the wheel again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's see who's the other lucky winner for today's session. Adavin, congratulations, Adavin, on winning 625 tag coins. Adavin, are you here?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, congratulations, Adavin. How do you feel about it?
It's amazing. I didn't expect that I would won the session.
Little boys are always lucky, okay? They've been working very hard every week. And congratulations once again on bagging 625 tag coins. Sir, I think we can end the session now, right, sir?
Yeah, that'll be great. Thank you. Thanks a lot for the support.
Once again, thank you so much, Raven, for taking time of your schedule and joining us today. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you so much.